Alright, hello YouTube.
Hello YouTube.
Just going to be a little chat today because it was cold all day today.
Yep.
And I just can't wait for next week. Or actually starting towards tomorrow and Sunday starts warming up somewhat. And it's supposed to warm up nicely sometime next week, so we'll get out and about more.
Guys, we are doing lunch on Monday.
We're doing lunch Monday?
Yep.
Are you sure we're doing lunch Monday? I know we're doing lunch the following Monday.
We're doing Slops Monday.
What's that?
We're going to Slops Monday.
Oh, okay. She had.
I have gift cards, you guys, from a certain business that could expire.
Slops. Her birthday card, basically.
One is that, and one's a Christmas.
And one was for Christmas. Christmas was $25. The birthday was $10.
Yes.
So looks like somebody will be eating good. Probably lunch.
Yes, we have to.
Okay, I'd rather do lunch than dinner.
We can't.
Can't because we'll be eating home.
Yes.
I want to be out and about too, Monday too. So how's that?
Because we're doing that paperwork so you can mail it Monday.
That's right. Oh yeah, we gotta do some paperwork, basically.
Duh.
And that. So.
And then Tuesday I'm busy, off camera.
And I'll be busy on camera. How about that?
Yep.
Okay? How about this? We'll just do a little screen split or screen transfer. Oh, it's been our winter has been kind of brutal since most of January and into today as we're filming this.
Guys, hope you guys are all safe in that snowstorm because we never got any of it.
Well, I don't know when the snowstorm hit, but remember, we're 7 days delayed, so we should not be talking about unless we're filming the actual storm itself. That's what I want to get back in the policy on, Angie. It's just to film the storms as it happens, not its forecast, because 7 days delay doesn't really help us out, basically. We just rather show the after effects of a snowstorm or a thunderstorm or something like that. So I would not be putting out forecasts.
How's this? I'm ready for spring.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you guys like the last night's video when I did the filming of the Skyride at Adventureland and announcing the new owners to Adventureland Park and that. So, and of course, when like I said in that video, if you did not watch it all the way through, we are not filming Adventureland this year. That'd be 4 years in a row, and that's not good. We need a break, and we're planning on going someplace else. It all depends on the pandemic situation and the any form of regulations that may affect how we are going to do our vacation. Yep. Just like last year. I had plans last year. Everybody said I had plans going to California. It never happened. The closest we got to California was in Las Vegas. That's the closest we got to California. Mm-hmm. And of course, the Amtrak train ride was fantastic. Just except we were 5 hours late getting to our destination, but there was nothing new in that area.
Can't help it.
Yeah, things can happen. What we didn't expect was we were supposed to leave a car behind in Las Vegas, New Mexico. That's what made us run late, basically.
Yeah.
But like I said, it all depends what we're going to be doing. If we can't go out east, we'll probably either go down south or go north. It all depends what I feel like.
Because we don't know where we're going. It's too early.
It's too early to tell. It's going to comes down to this crazy world we live in. It's called a pandemic, or more like a plandemic that some people have been calling it for the past couple of years now. Because it seems like the states that we're not going is putting more regulations on its citizens and people, forcing mandates and all that stuff. And even Angie has got her 2 shots and getting the booster. I am not. I'm not eligible to get my shots because we decided on our own. We're not mandated it. We decided on our own.
Just because I want to travel.
And she wants to travel, and in order to travel, you gotta show your vaccinations, and even if we have to show our proof of vaccinations, chances are we're not going there. Basically, we'll just spend the money on states that are wide open, and always will be wide open. It's just the way we feel about this situation.
Yes,
so it's nothing we're going to change on that.
He's for his first shot till March.
Late March, early April. Yep. Then I'm not going to be, time vacation rolls around, I will never be fully vaccinated anyway. So if we end up going, so I got to be careful what I book next summer, because it seems like a lot of states are forcing businesses into this mandate. I wish they never did. I don't like it that way. That's what made us to cancel California. And boy, did we cancel California. California, you're canceled for right now. Until we hear, right now we have heard that they ease off on regulations, but I'm afraid if we book them, the regulations will go back in play and mandates go back in play.
Yep.
And that we'll be forced to either waste our money or cancel out to waste our money, and we'll just waste the money. And everybody enjoy that when we go on vacation, we spend our money well. Except last year in Vegas. We didn't spend our money too well, but it was Las Vegas.
I want to go to Vegas again.
It might happen again. Who knows?
Yeah, one step at a time.
But if we do go, we're not going in July. That's one thing. We're not going to July. Probably not even August. I'm thinking about more like mid-September, right after my birthday. How about that? Right. And like I said, our decisions when we do any traveling is going to be based on
us.
It's up to us, and it's going to be based on, okay, who's doing these mandates and why they're doing these mandates. And usually if the towns or cities are doing mandates, we decided, you know what, we'll just keep our money to ourselves. We'll go someplace else. There's always someplace else we can go to. It's just how we operate, basically, especially in this pandemic times. And businesses are really struggling for their customers, yep. And they're getting handcuffed by politicians that wants mandates. And I don't like that general area. I don't really like to talk about the politics in this situation, but as a free United States citizen, we have a right to, we do have a right to travel. Of course, we don't have a right to travel down the highway just in order to drive a car. It's a privilege. But once it's a privilege, once we pass the privilege point and earn our right to travel, then we need to travel. Basically, if we have to get a car rental, we will get a car rental and we'll go where we want to go. Enjoy. That's why we did Vegas last year, because it was wide open and businesses.
Arizona was wide open.
Arizona was wide open, and we spent our money wisely. Unfortunately, we didn't spend enough money in Colorado because we had to stop like 30 minutes on the train, and the only thing we did was bought a pop out of a vending machine.
Yeah, we didn't know about the donut shop.
Yeah, we didn't know about the donut shop either. But if we would have known the donut shop, I would have skipped breakfast on the train, but then we wouldn't have that awful, not awful, but we wouldn't have that fantastic French toast. It was fantastic. Good. Yeah, I would love to have French toast like that again. And that, so... looks like another train ride in the future for us, possibly.
Yes.
But like I said, it's going to come down to regulations. I don't like to wear the face mask and that, but on the train, we had to wear our face mask except in the private rooms. That's why we had a roomette. Mm-hmm. So this way we were in private accommodation, so we don't have to wear the face mask. I felt sorry people who rode the entire train ride from Chicago to L.A., had to wear a face mask throughout the whole trip except eating and drinking.
Especially those in coach, they had to wear.
Yeah, they had to. I was talking about coach. Yeah. I was talking about coach. Then the employees, unless they go into little private accommodations, but then they only in there maybe only a few minutes and that's it. Because there's always, because we had somebody across the way was always calling the attendant all the time.
Yeah.
And that. Always calling the attendant almost every 5 minutes. And I said it almost drove them crazy. I guess they were complaining about some... Of course, I knew they were wearing their face masks all throughout the whole trip. But, remember, you're in the private accommodations and you don't have to wear a face mask in the private accommodations. We showed that. We showed that in our videos. And that, so... And that. And we did ask the guy, Once we get done with staff, close the door. We can take the face mask as long as we close and lock the door and curtains drawn. We can take our face mask off. He goes, "Yep, no problem. Just except when you have to go to the bathroom, go to the conversation car, and make your way to the dining car. But once you start eating and drinking, you don't have to wear it. But you got to be actively eating and drinking."
Yep.
And that so. That's what they like to see. And they know to kick people off the train for not wearing their face mask.
Yes,
so,
that has happened.
Okay. Like I said, except it's come down to those mandates I will stomach. But when it comes to have to prove your vaccinations just to have access to a restaurant, a movie theater, a sporting event, any indoor stuff, any indoor attractions, or even some outdoor attractions, I'm just going to say I'm going to spend my money someplace else. That's what we're going to plan to do. So when we book our trip, we are not going to, we're just going to basically symbol as this. We're just not going to pay, we're just going to ignore the states that does the mandates. Sorry for some of the businesses that we're not going to be able to support, like in Chicago. Chicago's on these strict mandates that you have to prove your vaccinations. I'll probably support a business out in the suburbs where they're not so strict. But anything downtown, like anything in the Chicagoland area, we're just not going to do Chicago for a while. Until the mandates has lifted, which they got a mayor has shown that she's not going to lift these mandates anytime soon. The mandate's going to stand in play. And unfortunately, some of our favorite restaurants may be out of business time we come around again, if we come around again.
We'll be back in Chicago.
We'll be back in Chicago.
Guys, I miss Patrick.
Well, Patrick lives out in the suburbs. So he's out in the suburbs.
Yep.
We just have to watch the suburbs regulations, because he's not part of Chicago. It's just a suburb of Chicago. It's just the Chicago metro area. We're talking about mainly the metro area that we're familiar with. You know, Wrigley Field, downtown, Soldier Field, United Center, all those Wrigley. You know, the Southside ballpark where the White Sox play. Guaranteed empty field or something like that they call it. Guaranteed rate field or guaranteed empty field, whatever they call
and where the dogs play and all that.
Yeah, and dogs is borderline Chicago in a way, but I think it is. But like I said, it just comes down to if the mayor's going to enforce mandates, then as us, we don't have to spend our money in towns and cities that enforce mandates and that. So that's where we operate. If our own town forces mandates in our community, well, guess what? All our stuff is going to get delivered to the apartment anyway. We're not going to even bother to even go down someplace. But I'm pretty sure our city ain't going to do mandates.
No.
Right now...
our governor is lifting a lot of the mandates.
Actually, our governor is, as we're filming this video, will be lifting the... pandemic emergency declaration.
I already knew that.
We'll be back. Basically, we'll say, regardless what this coronavirus is going to do, is this: it's going to be with us for life, forever.
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be forever. It's not going to go away soon. It's not going to go away in 5 years. It's going to be here forever for the rest of our lives. But it's just now. We're so far advanced knowing how to defeat it and how to control it. It's just that the government still wants to put mandates in play. And I am not going to support businesses that wants to follow the mandates. And that's it. Yep. And that's the way it is. Even we did get sick ourselves. But our shots is now basically... was our choice and now to get them.
Yep.
And that. So that's what we're basically saying on this video. It's basically what we're trying to say in this video. And it's just the way we feel on this situation. That's it.
Yeah.
And that. So that's going to be it. So If you guys like our decision, give this video a thumbs up. If you don't like our decision, and tell us why in the comments down below. Tell us why. If we're wrong, maybe if you like to live under mandates, tell us in the comments down below. I'll guarantee you guys ain't gonna say a word about it, because I know you guys don't like it yourselves.
Yeah.
But you guys want to see control. If you want government to control you, then fine. Vote for the people that will control your lives. I don't like people controlling my life, so I vote my way, and I vote people that wants us to have more freedoms in this. So, if we have, like I said, there's many arguments over this. My body, my choice. We hear this when it comes to our health. You know, the abortion issues and all these other issues and that. It's just the way, it's way how you guys feel. Do it and that. I'm not against how you guys feel on yours. But if government's going to mandate something on me, I'm just going to say, you know what? Screw you, because it's in violation of my rights, because we have what is called the Constitution of the United States. And we're not supposed to be
Sorry,
bound.
I keep yawning.
Yeah, and we're not supposed to be bound down to anything like that. So, and that never bow down to the people that want to control your life. You just want to vote for people that will allow you to live free and live the way you feel best. And if it comes down to the vaccinations, it should be your choice. It should never be mandated, basically. If I had kids in California, if we had a family in California, had kids in California, and the governor is forcing mandates, I say we pack up and move. And that's all people's doing, basically, and that. Okay, like I said, it is kind of frustrations on this kind of video in the situation that we've been seeing. Here on the news, here on YouTube, and all that stuff, everywhere. But I stand what it is, basically. When we had that lockdown for 6.5 weeks, that COVID unemployment, yeah, it was fine to have, but I felt so guilty of having it. That's why we basically offloaded on this. We basically offload almost not all the money, but majority of it on our dreamification. Basically, that's what we used it on last year. So, but now if we're planning another dreamification, guess what we have to do? We have to work for it. Now we have to work for
and save up our money for it.
Yep. Right now, this video is getting way too long. We're gonna have to work on another video tomorrow, depending on what I'm going to work on tomorrow. Probably more like hopefully be out and about if it warms up enough to do it. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. Angie, it's your cue.
No, I'm being quiet.
Please like, share, subscribe button, notification bell, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. How about Angie tomorrow?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. We'll see you guys later. Bye.